This is Tim from Band Central, and I'm really excited to share with you the feature called Band Central Cloud that allows your files to be uploaded to the cloud and sync amongst all your devices, and you're able to view the files on the web, whether it's audio or a document. So let me show you here. I have, this is if you're starting from scratch, brand new band. There's another video that I created, it's much longer, more in depth, that I will link below. So I have a band here. I just have one band. I'm going to go into this. The left is the Android device and the right is an iPad or iOS device. So you can see I have no songs that are created. I'm going to import some, but let me show you where the setting is first. So we have to go to the settings, and you can see Band Central Storage is turned on, and you can turn it off or on there. So this will be turned on for each band. So each band needs to turn this on. By default, it should be on when you create a new band. But if you have a problem, this is the first thing you should check, is to see if it's on. Okay, so now let's go to the Android device, and since that is on, so what's going to happen is I'm just going to go ahead and import from the SD card. So I have all these files here. I have an MP3 file. I'm going to use this folder. It'll be easier to see in the next view. So I have MP3 file, PDF, and then there's an associated TXT file that will have the metadata of the PDF file. I exported this from Setlist Helper, which is my other app, of course, but this is the most advanced app that I have, which is Band Central. So this file contains metadata such as your song key or the tempo. So let's go ahead and import all these. And after I do this, you'll see on the right, the iOS device, the files, the songs get created. So the last step of it right here, you're seeing uploading 5 files to Band Central. So if you have Band Central Cloud on, it's going to upload those files there. And we're almost done here. Takes a little bit of time. So if you have a lot of files, you got to be patient with it. But once you get it done, they're in the cloud, they'll download automatically to your device. So they will download, since they were already on this device, they're going to be here, but they're not all on the iOS device right now because I just uploaded to Band Central. So when I click on it, they get downloaded on demand. Now, when you come back to here, if you open a device that doesn't have all the files downloaded, then you will get this message say some of your files are not on this device, so you can download them all. So another thing I wanted to show you is this files menu. If you go to view files, you can see these are here, that these ones are not downloaded. And here's another download all here. And you get a similar thing here on Android with files. I have to back out, sorry. Back out to the songs menu and go to files, and you get this menu here as well, so I can view the files, or you can download all the files on here. If I did it on the Android device, it's saying everything's downloaded because that's where the origin of these files were at. So let's look at the view files on here. The view is just a little bit different. It tells you where they're located. They're located in Band Central. So let's go ahead and download all these files. There's this Wi-Fi only option. It's a typical thing. So if you are on cellular, you want to make sure you turn that off so it downloads the files, but you may only want to do it on Wi-Fi so you don't use your cellular data. So let's go ahead and download all these. The reason why you want to do this is if you have a gig and you don't have a good internet connection, you want to make sure all those files are downloaded first before you get to the gig. Because otherwise they're going to be downloaded on demand as you go through them on the device. So let's take a quick look at the edit of each of these lyrics, and you can see they're stored on Band Central, similar on the Android device, and their Band Central Cloud. Now let's go take a look at the website. You can view the PDF files here as well, your documents. In addition, you can play the audio with it. So that's great. You can view the PDFs on any device that you have. You don't have to worry about doing an update your Dropbox files or moving files from this device to the other device, everything automatically syncs once you get them in the cloud. Another piece of this is if you add a new song, let's just call it one. I'll probably not choose that song as the PDF file to upload, but you can also upload on the web. So I want to create a new lyric here. I'm going to create the new version since there was no lyric created for this song right now. So right here I'm getting the Chord Pro editor, so there's no lyrics. I'm going to go to Document, and I'm going to upload from my local device. I'm going to go into this, and let's upload A Little Help With My Friends. And you can also upload an audio file. These are not associated, so you get the point. You upload the files that make sense for you. I'm going to save this. Now that I have this PDF file here, and you can play this audio. So you can upload your files one at a time on the web. In the future, I may have the bulk upload on the website, but for now you have to bulk add them on the devices that you use, whether it's Android or iOS. I'm really excited about this feature. I hope you get some good use out of it. Let me know what you think of it, or if you have any problems, email me. Before you go to the App Store and make a review that's negative, email me first, because I am very responsive. Support@bandcentral.com.